I want to dig a little deeper into a story that we've been following for a couple of weeks. It was an election. It was a long election. It was a bitter election. Stop me if you've heard this before, but there was voter fraud. There was legit voter fraud. So we now, at breaking news, we now do officially have a winner of this election. It's very important. I'll show you the winner now.
What?
It has been announced as of yesterday. This is the Kakapo. Amory, you and I, we were talking about the bird of the year in New Zealand.
Correct.
Just, what, 2 weeks ago, last week, a week and a half ago? We now have a winner, but I just
what is that?
Touch the tip of the, this is, okay, exactly.
Is that a bird?
This is it. It's a bird. This won the bird of the year in New Zealand. There it is. But let me tell you about it. The Kakapo is a very unusual bird because it doesn't fly. One, it has whiskers.
It likes to roll around
I
on
love
its
this
back.
music, by the way.
It looks like something out of Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
It's so weird. It is the fattest parrot that is around. It can live to over 100 years old. So yeah, it can weigh like 8.8 pounds around there. It has to climb trees to get its food.
Because it can't fly.
Strange. It can't fly. And it's nocturnal. Sometimes it wakes up early, but usually it's sleeping during, it's just like the weirdest bird anyway. But here's the thing.
Sloth,
it sounds like
koala bear.
It sounds like the absolute worst pet in the world. It outlives you, which means you got to pass it down to your kids, and it keeps you up all night.
I'm not sure you have this as a pet.
The whiskers are curious.
Yeah. It is. I'm going to tell you, the event organizers said in a stunning upset, the Kakapo swoops in from behind to claw the title of Bird of the Year 2020 away from competition frontrunner. Now, let me tell you about the controversy.
Not so much of a swoop.
This is no joke. Organizers detected more than 1,500 fraudulent votes, and they were cast using fake email addresses, and they were able to trace those back to a singular IP address. So they had to throw those votes out. The other part of the controversy, they were really trying to get the youth vote out. So let me show you one of the birds whose campaign had organized various social media outlets, including the TikTok. This is the takahe. So the takahe really tried to steal the youth vote by hitting TikTok, Instagram, like all the things.
All the channels.
All the things that kids are into these days. Yeah, more than 55,000 people voted. There was a popular vote winner, which was not the actual winner, just so you know, and I'll show that to you lastly. The Antipodean albatross. So that bird won the popular vote. But this is a big thing in New Zealand. Like,
so it's not a popular vote thing, it's like an electoral college situation?
Exactly. So basically, I'm explaining the U.S. electoral system to you right now.
Yeah.
But this one has been decided.
So are they going to
end? And the losers conceded. That was part of the press release.
Well, yeah, because you need a peaceful transition of power, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the key. I mean, if that Kakapo holds on to the keys, then they can't pass it on to the albatross in any meaningful way.
Were there any press conference in front of the Four Seasons Landscaping to protest the voter fraud that you have uncovered?
No, they just use. Actually, it's interesting you mentioned they use natural landscaping, to be honest, to give their messaging. Yeah, they just use the ground outside in the nature.
Well, listen, thank you so much for that. I'm very glad that there's a shining example of democracy in action.
And the Kakapo, just to finalize, the Kakapo is the actual winner.
Yeah, like legit. Everyone else has conceded. Actual winner. Breaking news announced today.
Congratulations!
I can rest easy.
Congratulations to the Kakapo. Well done to the people of New Zealand.
That's it.
You show us how it's done.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.